Cool kids. What's up, cool kids? So, quick correction. In my Syria video, I put an Egyptian coin on the screen. If I had paid more attention, I'd have known it was Egyptian. Unfortunately, I keep the Egyptian stuff right next to the Syrian stuff. I also keep the Turkish stuff there. So, actually, anything from that region pretty much goes there. So my Iraqi stuff, my Saudi stuff, anything from the Middle East kind of goes in the Middle East section. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. And boo-boos were made. So I had to make an official amendment, and I put this coin here in the book. So this is our official Syrian edition, a 1947. But my old buddy, AG Stacker 1776. No, that's not his name. Darn it. I always get those two mixed up. Kansas Kid, that's it. The Kansas Kid. He brought it to my attention, and he wasn't wrong. He was correct. I'm going to say it right now. But it is a happy, fortuitous accident, because now he has his eye on a cool coin for either Syria or the United Arab Emirates. I think it's from the United Arab Emirates, according to his book, but we'll have to see about that. But there you go. Quick addendum for the Syria video. Now we're going to move on, and the reason I dedicated this time for silver coins around the world is because this one should not be a long one. Haha. Tom's Coins, time me. Cool kids. Today's country brought to you by the letter T.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan. How do we feel about that? All right. Look who has joined us, cool kids. Mr. Hufflepuff. He is a special boy. And so Tajikistan. What do you know about hold on, let's make sure we're saying it right.
Tajikistan.
Tajikistan. All right.
She's gonna do it.
Here's a silver coin from Tajikistan. Yes. Now, what did we pay for it? Oh, God. What did we pay? This coin cost me like $50. So this is going to be one of your hard to get silver coins around the world, guys. Yeah, all the stands are tricky, except Pakistan and Afghanistan are mid. Every other stand's hard. Kazakhstan wasn't too bad. But every other stand is gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you.
They don't let their money get out. They use
Well, not only that, they
didn't make that much either.
They don't. Yeah, they don't make silver money anyway, unless it's a low vintage commemorative. Yeah. So, Tajikistan. Let's talk about it, guys. This coin, we're gonna look it up real quick. 2004 5 simonis. There we go. All right. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, they haven't told me to do this for you, but Coin Weekly magazine gives away free coins. All you have to do is give them your email address and get spammed. But you get entered, and if you win, you get free coins. I've never won, but I'm sure you could. All right. Yeah, Coin Weekly. So what was I looking up? Oh, yes, this coin. It's a 2004 5 simoni. Now remember, you're talking a mintage of 2000, so you're talking a very, very small mintage coin. All right, I think I paid $50 or $60 for it. Yeah, so there you go. Okay, no, that's bimetallic. I got the silver version. Oh, it is. Okay, here we go. It is bimetallic. Okay, here's our coin. Tajikistan, not Tajikistan. All right, sterling silver. It's the 10th anniversary of their constitution. Way to go, guys! 10 years. Woo! Hell, they've added another decade to that, haven't they? Since 2004. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Two decades. Yeah. They're at year 30 of their constitution. Way to go, guys. You guys are killing it. Keep it up. So this coin, let's see if you can even find one. There we go, $159.23. But it's in a holder. That's the only one I see of my coin here. Here, we'll show you mine again. With original COA. It's got some toning to it, but it's also got all your cartwheels, so it's just toned up. Yeah, probably improperly stored in Tajikistan or wherever on earth the thing was stored at. So, Majar, have you ever thought about Central Asia? Does it enter your mind at any point in time in your life? Like, are you just sitting around one day and you're like, you got Georgia on your mind? Well, Georgia is in Central Asia.
I know. It's in the mountains.
Yeah, the Caucasus.
It's beautiful. I've seen pictures.
Oh boy. We did a video on Georgia. You can check that out on YouTube, and so can you, cool kids. Now, moving right along, we got to do a little deep dive into Tajikistan, and really explore the space as far as Wikipedia, right? Here we go. We're going to go ahead and click the link and look at that. Isn't that nice? Wow. That is pretty. Okay, so let me there we go. There's their flag. And here's look at that scenery. Let's really zoom in on it. They got nice mountains, Majar. We'll watch the video when it pops, okay? Yeah, so you can actually see this stuff. We'll put it on the big screen for you.
I know it's south of Georgia.
What's that?
It's south of Georgia.
Oh, yeah, we'll look on the map here in a second. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that looks like some communist stuff there. You ever see the communist sculptures? Boy, they really had an eye for, art. Oh, wow. Tajikistan. Maybe I'll make up my own little anthem, just like that Sacha Baron Cohen guy did for Kazakhstan. All right, let's look forward at the map. In the map, this is the map of the globe. Tajikistan is near Kyrgyzstan. Turkmenistan was expensive as hell. I actually got to cheat a little bit with Kyrgyzstan because they were part of the Silk Road, I guess. So they were trading in medieval times.
When Marco Polo went down.
Yeah, so I was able to do a medieval coin for that one from the Ottomans, but it was minted there, so it counts. And I think it was the Ottomans. It might have been someone, but whatever it was, it's all these spots you're going to spend big money for, except Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Armenia, wherever that's at. Because Armenian's not too bad. It's a small little country in here. Anyway, we're not going to... Uzbekistan's kind of rough. Actually, Uzbekistan was a little less rough than the other ones. Okay, now... but the rest of them, they're just tough, guys. They're tricky. It's tricky. It's not easy. This and Africa in general are your hardest spots to really do this collection. Rest of the world, like Europe's not bad at all. Even Monaco and Andorra and all these places, they're not that bad. All right, we gotta look at the article now. Backspace. Okay, let's do the overview. Tajikistan is a country in Central Asia surrounded by Afghanistan, China, Kyrgyzstan, and Uzbekistan. It is known for rugged mountains, popular for hiking and climbing. The Fan Mountains near the national capital Dushanbe have snow-capped peaks that rise over 5,000 meters. The range encompasses the Irskandursky Nature Refuge, a notable bird habitat named for Iskandurku, a turquoise lake formed by glaciers. Ooh, that's hot. The capital, the currency is a Samani, and they speak Russian and Tajiki. And the population is 10.39 million. Here's their flag for all the cool kids who collect flags. Remember, there's the UN flag medals from Franklin Mint from the 70s that would include these delicious countries here. All right, here we go. Officially, the Republic of Tajikistan is a landlocked country in Central Asia. Dushanbe is the capital and the most populous city, and we've already covered all this. Okay, here's their emblem, not to be confused with their flag. Very nice. And there's Cyrillic there. We like Cyrillic. Cyrillic's fun. There's the country on the map. And they have a presidential republic under an authoritarian dictatorship. So there you go. Well, you wouldn't want all that democracy funny business going on. Tom's Coins is going to get mad at me because I'm going on and on. So let's go straight to the economics of this place. Ooh, the Neolithic. It's Neolithic in Bronze Age. Oh, wow. It's home to many cultures. The Zoroastrianism. You ever heard of that one? Oh, boy. That's fun. I think Mazda is it Mazda? No, Mazda's from a different religion. Dang it. No, I'm right. Yeah, it's Zoroastrianism. Yeah, Mazda and like the car and the light bulb. Yeah. I think that's their god. Yeah. You know, there's still a few of them left in the world. A few thousand people that actually do that religion. It used to be a major religion. The Iranians did it. The Persians. It was their go-to religion for a long time until Islam came through, obviously. All right. So we're gonna do economy here. All right. Economy of Tajikistan. Agriculture in Tajikistan. Here's a picture of their agriculture. Look at that. Fresh air markets, fun in the sun, and the mountains are the one. In 2019, nearly 29% of Tajikistan's GDP came from immigrant remittances, mostly from Tajiks working in Russia. So there you go. It's kind of like Mexico. They go up to Russia to work and they send the money home. With foreign revenue precariously dependent upon remittances with migrant workers overseas and exporting of aluminum and cotton, the economy is vulnerable to external shocks. In fiscal year 2000, remittances assistance remained an essential source of support for rehabilitation programs that reintegrated former Civil War combatants into the civilian economy, which helped keep the peace. You got to pay off the warlords, okay? International assistance was necessary to address the second year of drought that resulted in continued shortfalls of food production. On 21 August 2001, the Red Cross announced that a famine was striking Tajikistan, sorry, I said it wrong, and called for international aid for Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. In January 2012, 680,152 people living in Tajikistan were living with food insecurity. Out of those, 678,000 were at risk of phase 3 acute food and livelihood crisis. Food insecurities and 3,300 were at risk of phase 4 humanitarian emergency. Those were the highest risk of food insecurity were living in Mugab district of Gabao. Mugab, there you go. I've heard that word before. The malnutrition rate in Tajikistan will reach 30% in 2023, according to the United Nations World Food Program. Is in the rest of What's interesting? So we're sending money to Syria for rappers, and we're not sending Tajikis food. Thanks, Obama. I mean Biden. I mean whoever. Okay, particularly as a result of climate change. Sure it is. All right. Tajikistan's economy grew after the war. The GDP of Tajikistan expanded at an average rate of 9.6% over the period of 2000 to 2007. This improved. Okay, it improved. So basically, they're starving to death, and they had a civil war, and they're paying off the warlords, and all their money comes from Russian workers. Yeah, okay. So that's a recipe for success. Also, they're landlocked, which is always a bad deal. Honestly, I don't know why a lot of these countries exist. I will be honest with you. The landlocked ones, because they have to do any trading, they have to go through their neighbors. They have to pay exorbitant. I mean,
But they're nice, friendly people.
Well, they could be a province of another country, get in on the deal, do the EU thing, get smart, man. Maybe your people don't starve, you know? Anyway, I'm going to quit talking. Tajikistan holds...
When they were part of the USSR, they weren't starving.
Right. Well, they may have been, because a lot of people starved under communism. But you make a valid point that maybe joining Russia again might be a good idea if they'd have them.
But Russia didn't take good care of them to begin with, right?
Well, I get it. It's a tricky situation they're in because they don't really have much.
Now they rule themselves.
Yeah, but that's you're right.
They're starving to death.
Well, they have a dictator though. You know, it's like. Pick your poison, really, honestly. I feel bad for the people of Tajikistan.
Of any of those sides.
Oh, yeah, a lot of those strong-arm dictatorships, because, they really don't have a lot of options. So, Tajikistan holds third place in the world for heroin and raw opium confiscations. Yeah.
They grow poppies.
They grow the poppies. Afghanistan's number one, I'm pretty sure. Drug money corrupts the country's government. Who knew? Mexico. It's Mexico in Central Asia. It's like a baby Mexico. Wow. And yeah, that's what brought on the Civil War. How many civil wars has Mexico had? I mean, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
Every 10 years. And every time they get a new president, they get rid of all that money and make more.
Sure. Besides Russia, China is one of the economic and trade partners of Dushanbe. Tajikistan belongs to the group of countries associated with Chinese investment within the Belt and Road Initiative. Okay, so China's interactions with these people go way back to the Silk Road. And there's a tenuous relationship there as well. And you can even study this. Mongolia is involved in all this, especially, under the Khans. So really, there's a lot of history, and it's all bad, honestly.
Is Mongolia the one that's between Russia and China?
Yeah. Where China does not touch Russia, Mongolia is. Yes. On that border. Yep. So there you go, guys. We've done Tajikistan. We can mark it off. See, Tom's Coins, I didn't run a long video. I got it just right. It's just right. Just the way I told you it'd be. Okay? And Kansas Kid, thanks for pointing that out to me. You did me a solid. I'm going to tag both of those channels in the comments or description. Click them. Watch their videos. They got good videos, nice videos, the best videos. And also another channel. Well, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and call out channels because that's for other videos. These two people are specifically involved, so we're going to tag them only. It's special just for them. And we've got a little rain footage. Ma, what do you think of that rain footage? Is that good footage or is that her butt?
She's not being disciplined enough.
Not being Can you discipline a cat?
Yes, you can.
Why don't you open that up for her? Let her get in there. The Hero Quest boxes, the secret door. Turd, go get it. Go get it.
Is there food in there?
Yeah, there's food in there. I put food in there.
It's gone.
Uh-oh, they ate it all? I just fed them.
Well, you know what pigs they both are.
Yeah.
I
Anyway.
I hear her crunching.
Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you cannot find them, do not blame me. I'm trying to show them to you. Also, I primed that mask. Ciao. Like, share, and subscribe. Bye, bye, bye.